Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I'm gonna do some presentation about ethics plans in information technology. My name is Pratama and I'm from 1B Informatics with the three digits of last three digits is 080. Okay, first of all, we're gonna talk about ethics. What is ethics? Ethics is a set of beliefs about right and wrong behavior within a society. So ethics, it's the way we behave about right and wrong through the right and wrong, the way we behave about it. Ethical behavior conforms to generally accepted norms, many of which are almost universal. So when you talk about ethics, it's connected to with norms. So norms are the rules that are made to make sure that we know which one is right and wrong. And for ethics, the way we behave the way we have about that rules that we made, or the way we have about norms, to make sure that we stay from the wrong side and we behave right. That's ethics. And if we talk about ethics, it's always connected to norms. These both things are connected to each other because ethical behaviors always conforms to generally accepted norms, many of which are almost universal. That means ethical, generally accepted, all of norms that are which are almost universal. Some norms are, many of the norms are universal in our world. So ethical just related to it and can be included to norms, and they are connected to each other. Ethics is the way we behave about the norms that have been made to make sure that we stay from the wrong side and we behave right. Okay, so the next one is the importance of ethics. Many of us think that ethics are important, but if you know that ethics is what guides us to tell the truth, to keep our promises, or have someone in need, and if you know that there's a framework of ethics underlying our lives on a daily basis, that helping us make decisions that create positive impacts and steering us away from unjust outcomes. So basically, some of us unconsciously making some decisions that helping us and creating some positive impacts. And by creating and making decisions, steering us away from unjust outcomes or bad things. It's the framework of ethics. We are consciously doing it. But I believe that someone out there is consciously doing it, and of course, it requires a lot of effort and practice to make sure that conscious appear. The next one is the plans of ethics. How do we gonna apply or what the examples of it? So based on Lavalette 2007, theorized that ethics is like most everything else that we strive to be good at, but it requires practice and effort. Like I said before, to make that conscious effort, it requires practice and effort. It's the best common thing that whenever we wanna be good at something, we always need a practice and effort. And if you know that ethics has influence over the decisions we make, just like I said before, it always underlying on our daily lives, our lives. Ethics has influence over the decisions we make and the actions we take, from our personal lives, our lives, to our personal careers and beyond. So, you know, not our personal lives or lives too, but our personal careers and beyond. It has influenced so much and many more. Because of each of us are all part of an interconnected global community, and our contributions to the common good, no matter how big or how small, can have a lasting impact. Because we are the part of the society and interconnected global community, so every contribution or every we doing things to the common good, and no matter that things is big or small or the way we do it, small or big, it will have a lasting impact. And the list of impacts are always be good because we do some contributions to the common good, so the results are a good lasting impact. And some of the results are make society better. We're gonna make society better because by doing some contribution to it, by with helping each other, we're gonna make the society more better. The second one is we treat everyone equally. By doing some contributions, by treating everyone and helping them and treating them with fair, we're gonna make them feel equal to us. As an example, when we're doing homework and we helping our friends and discuss the homework, the project, the work that we do, and we finish it together, and it's one of the examples that we treat and help someone or everyone. By the example is by helping our friends. It's gonna make them feeling fair because both of us are done doing homework, and it's gonna make ourselves happy because we help people, and the feelings from the satisfied, and the feeling that comes from it is satisfied. So we are satisfied by helping people and seeing them happy too, and seeing their smiles and laugh. It's gonna make ourselves happy. And the next one is ethics applies in information technology. We discussed about the way people or the way we can apply or some examples of applying information technology. Ethics. The growth of internet, the ability to capture and store vast amounts of personal data, and greater reliance on information systems. Because of the faster growth of the internet, it makes us having ability to capture and store a lot of amounts of personal data and many other data. And it makes us having a greater reliance on information systems. Since all aspects of life have increased because of the growing fast of the internet, the risk that information technology will be used unethically. And the reasons why they are being used by unethically is because the fact of the growth of the internet. It's too fast, and I believe that there are some people that wanna take advantage of it. And here are the examples of unethical behavior in information technology. So the examples, first of all, is the inappropriate use of computing resource. Some workers in some companies use their computers to solve popular webs that have nothing to do with their jobs. These activities only waste their time and their productivity. So instead of doing their jobs by using company's computer, they're just gonna surf popular webs or just doing some things that are unrelated to their jobs. Of course, with this, it's gonna waste the company uh, time and their productivity. It's gonna be the disbenefits of the company. And the second is hackers break into database of financial and retail institutions to steal customer information, then use it to commit identity theft, opening new accounts and charging purchases to unsuspecting victims. So, as I said before, must be some people that taking advantage just because the growth of internet is fast and some of them are hackers, they are gonna steal our information, our personal information, data, or any other else, then use it for the illegal activities. And the third is websites plan cookies or spyware on visitors' hard drives to track their online purchase activities. Well, if you know that some websites gonna track our history, our purchase history, or our data personal information too, well, as you can see that our privacy or our personal data is not safe, and many else. Well, the conclusion is, based from the examples, most of it are about, the problems are about our privacy and company, also the products that they make, such as website, just to steal our information. So most of them problem are about stealing privacy and companies problem like using employees using company resource for others instead of their jobs. And how do we solve the unethical problems? Okay, I'm gonna talk it. First of all, this is from the perspective view of company. Take examples here like when we have company and how do we solve the unethical problems and IT companies. Okay, so first of all, structuring information system to protect data information. Some companies or organizations must implement their systems and procedures that limit data access to just those employees who need it. So here, we can say that we're gonna limit the data access or the access data for not just employees that need it. So not all the users or people that can access to the data, such as you can access data as the admin or as the manager, and the employees that need it. So not all of the employees. Well, it can make the company's data more safe. And the second one is defining the appropriate use of IT resource. The companies must develop or communicate and enforce writing guidelines that encourage employees to respect corporate IT resources and use them to enhance their job performance. You can say that the simple things is the company must make or communicate or write some guidelines or rules that make their employees to be encouraged to respect the company's IT resource so that they can use their resource, or you can say that the simple thing is one of them is computer. You can say that they can use the computer just to work, not other things like surfing webs or playing games. So it just related to jobs, not your personal needs. And the third is installing and managing a corporate firewall. As the owner of the company or the manager, we need to install a corporate firewall because it limits access to the company's network based on the organization's or company's internet usage policy. A firewall can be configured to serve as an effective deterrent to unauthorized web surfing by blocking access to specific objectionable websites. So the simple word is by installing this corporate firewall, we as the manager or the owner of the company have already saved our data and our employees' data. So not all the websites that the employees trying to access or we trying to access are gonna track our history data and try to steal our information. So with this method, we can say that we're gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it and say it's ethics. It's one of ethics when we have a company, an IT company. ethics in information technology when we have company. By using this method, we already behave good. Because of what? Because we protect our employees' data and save our company data too. With this, we made the workers or employees in our company feel safe and trust our company more. And by trusting our company, it's gonna make attracting more clients uh, to be more or attracting clients. It's like that because some of our workers are trusting our companies, so they're gonna talk it to outside, and some people hear it and say, "Wow, this company is trust because their workers are feeling satisfied about their guidelines or the way they work, the ethics there." So yeah, it's gonna just attract clients too. So it has a good long-lasting impact. And what if we do something wrong? What if this time we are the one who do the unethical behavior? So first of all is to be open and transparent. To be open here is being honest and tell our problems, why we did that, and by being transparent. We're just gonna see things that impacted by our mistake. And the second is prioritize those impacted by situation. Okay, so we're gonna prioritize the impact by the situation by seeing if there's the worst one or the less worst. We're gonna go take care of the worst one because we gotta take the worst one before it's getting more worse. Just like that. And the third is the most important thing is to apologize. Apologizing is the most important to do because after all the mistake that we made, we must apologize. No matter what happened, always apologize. And the last one is fix the problem. It's the most common basic thing that we need to do or every people to do. After apologizing, we need to fix the problem to make sure that we didn't do it again. Okay, next. And here we are for the conclusion. So ethics. Ethics all starts from ourselves. It's all starts from you, from me. It starts from small first, like the way we have daily and treat others, also the way we have a professionalism to our works. And obeying the rules and respect others that have been made. By applying ethics in information technology, we have a professionalism for ourselves. We're gonna obey the rules and respect all the rules and behave good towards it. And it also works in our daily lives too. So it doesn't matter it's about the rules that company makes or the rules that the norms made or the society, we always need to behave good. Like the more we obey the norms and behave good and have ethics, the good ethics, the more we make good impacts in our life with people or our companies where we work or yeah, many much more. So you can say that there's impact just because of the way we behave. There's always an impact, and that impact is gonna affect our lives, our environment, the society. So we need to make sure that we behave good to make sure that we receive the good impacts, the long lasting impact, the good long lasting impact for our life, for our environment, for the society, for our companies, and for people. So that's all I can say. Thank you for listening and goodbye.